Have you ever driven the same route day after day on your way to work and not really taken notice of the surroundings? And I mean really seen what's around you. Well, lately I've started to take notice and I'm really seeing. I've been driving under this bridge for the last 12 months and I've only really started to notice what's happening with the winter morning sun. The cars are streaming underneath. The sun's hitting all the angles. It looks amazing. So today is the day that I get the camera out, I take up the position that I've been looking at for the last few weeks and just get it done. There are 3 photos I want to get and they're all dependent on the position of the sun. That's why I'm doing this one first, because as you can see, the sun's just coming up behind me. And the next 2, the sun hits them a bit later. But because the photo is taken from basically in the middle of the road, I need to get set up here. Which means I need to get all of my settings right. Now getting set up means getting the shutter speed and everything right, because I'm basically just going to walk over there, dump the tripod, take the photo. So I need to do some test shots right now with the sun. For this photo, I want to have a slightly, like an ever so slightly long exposure just to get blur of the cars, but the people walking over the bridge should still be fairly stationary in the frame. Just put on a 6-stop filter. Here it is. Manual mode. Half a second should be okay. This is pretty much ready to go. So I've got 0.6 of a second f5 ISO 100 with a 6-stop filter. It gives enough of a blur. I'm hoping to get someone walking over the bridge as well. Sun's not quite come up over the top, but now's the time. Okay, so this is my composition. I mean, I've kind of just plonked it down. I've been looking at this for months, so I'm pretty right. I'll take another test shot. It looks pretty good. Now I just have to wait for someone. Wait for those people to come into frame. This looks really nice. I need these cars to start moving, and here they go. Just take loads and loads and loads of shots because I just don't know what's going to work and what isn't. Some really nice lines from the lights, which is fantastic. Just going to move around, take some other shots, and I want to get something of just the top. Where are the people? I just want one pedestrian, just one. I might have, oh, here comes someone. I might have to speed the shutter speed up just to get some stationary people as well, and then maybe blend them together. Just waiting for someone to tell me I can't do this. Right, here comes a cyclist. Wait for him to come into frame. Great. All right, that'll do. You know, that wasn't nearly as scary as I thought it was going to be. The third shot though, it's going to be a bit hairy at this time of the day. But with the first shot out of the way, I'm feeling a little bit more confident. I've just got to walk around the corner. There's a roundabout down there, which I absolutely love. It's a bit of an icon in this city. There's all such a rush. I don't even know if I got the right shot. You know, when I first got over there, I just plonked the camera down, didn't even think of focusing, so I had to do it all again. But that's what happens when you have to rush. So down at the roundabout, and this picture was a bit of an afterthought because I wanted 3 images. So I've actually got to find the right composition. So I'd like to get the centerpiece of the roundabout in, the fountain, but I also want to get cars coming around the corner. So I can go really wide, but what I might do is go over the other side there. Same situation as last time. I don't want to have the cars in like focus. I want the cars blurred. I want to show how much movement there is. So I've got it set at 0.3 of a second, which should be enough. Which is not. Okay. 0.6 maybe. Let's push that up a little. Oh, here we go. I really love the light here, and the bare winter trees really make the scene. I just hope I've captured the essence of the commute. Yeah, that's better. Because the cars are so close and moving so fast, I really have to pull that shutter speed up much, much higher. But that'll do it. Two down, one to go. It's the one I'm most excited about, but also the one I have the most trepidation for. When you see that photo, you know, as long as it's not a danger to anyone, you've got to take it. So with 2 shots in the bag, I'm heading over to the other side of the Tasman Bridge to get this scene that I've been looking at for well over a year. Just as you get to the other side, we go under a footbridge, and the Tasman Bridge, the road bridge, is framed by the footbridge. And in this light, it's magic. You see the cars coming over with the sun glinting off the windscreens. I have no words. I'm really hoping this comes out. The hairy part is that I actually have to cross the highway because the road splits into 2 and I need to be in where the road splits. I've had a look before and there is no other place that I can sit to get the bridge framed by the footbridge. So I just have to be really careful. So my third shot is looking underneath that footbridge down there from the middle of the road. Well, you know, the traffic island, I'll call it. I've got to look underneath the bridge so that I can see the Tasman Bridge nicely framed. The trick is getting across the road while there's no traffic. And as you can see, it's not actually that bad today. There are gaps. So you just have to watch and learn. It's just really bad. Just like I did with the first photo, I need to get set up. I need to get set up before I jump out there and take the photo, because I really don't want to be out there for very long. I don't think it's really risky. Also, I can't actually see the subject from where I am, but the light is about the same. So I'm just going to try, get my camera set up, get the polarizer right. I've got it set at f14 because I want a decent depth of field. I'd like to have the footbridge and the road bridge in focus at the same time. Now, to do that, I need to let more light in, which means extending the shutter speed a little. I'm going handheld, so I can't really go any longer than 1/50th of a second either. But it looks like there'll be just enough light there so that I can then lift in post what I need to do. I guess this is it. Let's go. Job done, just got to get back. Here we go. Oh boy. Honestly, didn't feel that bad. I just really hope I got the shot, because I'm not going out there again. And like, everything's in focus, it's framed nicely, I think. I even got a couple of people on the footbridge, which was exactly what I wanted. Here it is. I feel like I'm probably gonna have to come back and do it again. Everything was a little bit rushed, and you know, part of that is simply because I wasn't sure what was gonna happen. So, you know, you get set up beforehand, you go out with the camera, you take the shot. Hope you enjoyed what I did today. There'll be more of this sort of thing in the coming weeks. I'm really starting to mix things up a little bit. And if you want to be part of that, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, because you don't want to miss this. I don't want you to miss this, basically. Cheers, guys. I'll see you on the next one.